was great. That was for what? No.
Pretty.
Okay. Here's another person that's going to be performing here in the Birdland Theater. He's come to Cast Party in the past. He's a wonderful performer, and he happens to be doing a tribute to one of my favorite performers, Charles Aznavour. And he's going to come to the stage and tell you all about it. Ladies and gentlemen, Jean Brassard. Bring him on out here. Oh, Jean. Good to see you.
Kathleen Landis.
Kathleen
Who's gonna play for
Landis.
us. Thank you.
An icon of her in her own right.
She certainly
Absolutely.
is. She was the queen of the Café Pierre Hotel for so many
Yes,
years.
she was for many, many years.
Yes.
She's delightful.
Look at her. She's so beautiful.
I know. It's so good to see you, Kathleen. Welcome. So tell me about this show that you're going to be doing right here.
Well, first of all, my great news is that I'm a grand uncle as of 14 hours ago.
Oh,
See?
come on.
They're popping up all over the place.
That's fantastic.
Yes, and his name is Ethan, and he will grow up in Quebec City.
Beautiful.
That's right.
Should we call them right now? Do I have to call them?
Yes, we should.
That'd be weird, wouldn't it? Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on your upcoming show.
Thank you.
You're celebrating somebody that I have very much affection for.
I want to hear
Charles
about that.
Aznavour. Well, it gets into a name-droppy situation, so hold.
Let's do that.
Gird your loins. I was on the road with Liza Minnelli for
Who?
many, many years. Yeah, that was the end of the name drop. But of course, one of her mentors is Charles Aznavour, who is. I'm sorry? Oh, hi. Okay. Who's an extraordinary songwriter and performer and singer who basically taught Liza everything she knows about performing live.
She met him when she was 17, I believe.
She was a kid.
Or 18,
yeah, and he really mentored her.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so delightful to meet him. What's your experience with Charles?
Well, I grew up in Quebec City, indeed, and I listened to him, and of course Edith Piaf and Yves Montand and all the great French singers of the 60s and the 70s, really. And what I love the most about Aznavour, do you guys know Aznavour at all? Some of you? Yeah. That's what I meant to say.
That sounded good.
Thank you. One of the great things with him is that he had a great ability with language.
Like you.
And an incredible capacity to write like full movies and plays in 3 minutes. And he was great at getting to the heart of a character and telling a story. So people tell me that they're stories, and I put them out.
Beautiful. So it's going to be a whole evening of these gorgeous story songs, little one-act plays in song.
That's right.
What are you going to do right now?
Well, first of all, I would like to be a rebel and sit.
Oh, just don't tell Marilyn.
I won't tell Marilyn. And
Do we have a
actually,
stool?
if we may, if you guys would like to take a pause.
Oh.
And Kathleen and I, thank you.
This is
if
a
it was
nice
one of the
looking
other
stool,
songs.
isn't it? This is nice. That
Oh,
stool
I won't
seems
sit on
better.
that.
Oh, who could blame you?
Where are the wipes? Oh, thank
it's
you.
So much nicer.
Thank you so much. Well, sorry.
It's a dual sample.
So I'll take it from here.
Okay, perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't tell Susie I said that.
In 1972, Aznavour wrote this song, which became a big anthem for many people, though things have changed quite a bit and progressed in many ways. I believe this is still very pertinent today. Allons-y. My mom and I, we live alone. The grand apartment is our home. In Fairholme Towers, we have to keep us company. 2 cats, a dog, a parakeet, some plants and flowers. I help my mother with the chores. I wash, she dries, I do the floors. We work together. I shop and cook and sew a bit. Though Mom does too, I must admit, I do it better. At night I work in a strange bar, impersonating every star. I'm quite deceiving. The customers come in with doubt and wonder what I'm all about, but leave believing I do a very special show where I am nude from head to toe after stripteasing. Each night the men look so surprised I change my sex before their eyes. Tell me if you can, what makes a man a man? Around 3 o'clock or so I meet with friends to have a bite to eat. Antoinette, you look marvelous. And conversation, we love to empty out our hearts on every subject from the arts and liberation. We love to pull apart someone and spread some gossip, and just for fun, or start a rumor. We let our hair down, so to speak, and mock ourselves with tongue in cheek and inside humor. So many times we have to pay for having fun and being gay. It's not amusing. There's always those to mock our games by finding fault and calling names, always accusing. They draw attention to themselves at the expense of someone else. It's so confusing, yet they make fun of how I talk and imitate the way I walk. Tell me if you can, what makes a man a man? My masquerade comes to an end as I go home to bed again, alone and friendless. I go to bed, I think of him, I fantasize what might have been. My dreams are endless. We love each other, but it seems our love is only in my dreams. It's so one-sided. But in this life, I must confess, the search for love and happiness is unrequited. I ask myself, what have I got? Of what am I? What am I not? What am I giving? The answer comes from those who make the rules that some of us must break just to keep living. I know my life is not a crime. I'm just a victim of my time. I stand defenseless. Nobody has the right to be the judge of what is right for me. Tell me if you can, what makes a man a man? Merci beaucoup.